Hello there everyone, your fluffy armchair Admiral Latter is back with some more hot ship action. This time, again as it's Saturday, we are back with Ultimate Admiral Age of Sail. We are getting back into 18th century to help British fleet to fight with Spaniards over Caribbean region. So, without any further ado, let's load into the game and let's see what is our next mission, which as far as I remember was called Snatch. Is it? Yes, it is. So it appears that it's going to be a huge mission. I've already tried it once off screen during my previous efforts. However, I've been unable to complete this mission due to some bugs that were present in the game. So, there are still some missions that are not listed anywhere. However, I've sent some of my ships to patrol mission, and hopefully they are going to return with some goods and nice rewards. Right. Anyway, Snatch is going to be our next mission, so let's see if we have enough ships to complete it. What do we need? We need to find out about the map. So we need one large fleet of 240 with up to 4 ships, and we need auxiliary fleet with 120. There seems to be goals both at sea and at land, so I believe that first force will, well, as far as I remember the mission, basically, the top force is meant to fight with those ships and drag them out of the way, while the second group is about to park somewhere in that riverbank and sail up into this place to capture small town. So that is going to be our mission. So I need some landing forces, preferably through transports. I got 2 of such prepared. They are fully geared and ready to actually do some serious damage. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to provide a proper weapons for my soldiers. I can't buy long range muskets. As you can see, land pattern 78 musket and bayonet. I can obtain only 102, while my group of soldiers consists of 200 men. So I can't equip them with long range rifles. So this group will be able to fight over a short range only, which is a bit worrisome if you ask me. I also, wait, if I would send these guys to reserve, I also can't effectively use mortars, which is pretty bad. I can't get marines. I can't get skirmishers because I don't have technology, but I have grenadiers. So what I could do eventually is to replace these guys with proper grenadiers force. They are pretty expensive, but they already have good stats, while at the same time, oh no, these guys are also pretty much the same. I don't know what's the difference then. Right. It is strange. Anyway, I will assign these guys to Astarte, and I will assign. How do I look? Oh, I see. I see what you did here. Right. So. Okay. Yeah, we can do it with that. So I got these two ships ready. They will be probably escorted by HMS Ferret, which is 7th rate brig. And she is also fully equipped with some people that can be used for landing forces. These two ships, however, will take part in naval battle. And if I remember correctly, they will leave me about 20 displacement that I can use, which can be very beneficial as I'm going to use HMS Supply. I will max out the crew. I will give them sea service 38 musket and bayonet, and hopefully that will be enough. Right, so with that said, I should have everything prepared. I'm on optimal crew on San Silvestre, and basically I can't take any more. I could take much more men to HMS Hazardous for a cost of 2,074 pounds. I could eventually let's see if I can right. Okay. Well, these are heavy, but if I would have this equipment, I could eventually get a proper repairs while in battle. Right. I could eventually go for hardened hull, but it reduces my capacity really greatly to 231 men. However, it gives me extra 10% armor and extra 10% structure. So Hazardous will be really a heavyweight ship. She doesn't have super heavy guns though. So it's going to be San Silvestre that will do main damage to the biggest ships of the enemy if we decide to upgrade this ship. Let's do it, and I will upgrade my crew. Okay, fair enough. So I am fully locked and loaded and ready for this battle. So let's just begin, because the battle itself is going to be quite long, so let's not drag it too much. Let's give a second for the mission to load. Okay, we are ready now. So this fleet needs to have HMS Ferret, Kingston and Astarte. So we have 905 men, 18 cannons coming from the south. And as for top group, we are going to install HMS Hazardous, San Silvestre and HMS Supply to fulfill the whole group. So we got one fast small ship with very small guns to take care of like small boats and stuff, and in general make a mess. And I got two large vessels to eventually deal some serious damage to the enemy. And basically that is going to be it. Hopefully with those two groups we are going to be able to fulfill all the goals of this mission. So let's begin. Most of the Spanish ships are still damaged as expected. Only few small ships seems ready to sail. Lure them away from the coastal batteries, protection, and destroy them. Okay. Our troop ships will soon arrive. Eliminate the enemy's active vessels, then sail the troop ships close to the river's mouth. Avoid the land batteries and stay out of their range. Deploy boats and row quickly between the damaged ships. Enter in the river and keep rowing upstream. Okay. So, we got 4 small vessels and 1 very, very big, first or second rate. It's not going to be easy. Land the troops at this position. Attack the town and seize the gold. Okay. Okay. Sounds good. So that's why we are taking 905 men to our landing complement. Speed and surprise are the key elements of this bold mission. If we execute the plan quickly and violently, the Spaniards won't have time to reposition their troops from the coastal forts to the town. Godspeed. Okay, so now we have Hazardous, San Silvestre and Supply. I'm not going to use formation. I hate formations in those games. I will reduce my speed. Hopefully that will be enough. I might use HMS Supply to use chain shots and damage sails and riggings of different ships. So the wind blows from south to north, which means that we are going to fight in circles and try to drag the battle into northern part of this map. We are not going to play at any high speed, at least until the battle will be pretty much over. I can't afford for that to happen, basically. Right. Yeah, if I can drag the enemy out of this river, then that makes my life very, very easy. Okay, HMS Hazardous seems to be ready to fire. Almost. I think Marta will be my first target. I will try to attack her bow, unless she does something that will cause me to forfeit this plan. However, I think she is going to take the first shots. If I could damage rigging early on in the battle, that would be great, but it doesn't look like we are going to do so. Right, San Silvestre is following HMS Hazardous. I am trying to get on the right course. Right, Marta and Phoenix are probably trying to cross the T in here for some reason. Okay, my fire became a bit more accurate. Now the big guns are going to enter the battle. I will use supply to make a mess in enemy lines a little bit. Yeah, I'm really scared about that one big ship. Yeah, I managed to damage some sails with those shots. And now I will attempt to attack Phoenix. Actually, the proper way. Good, that was a brilliant shot. I also managed to fire some long-range shots from HMS Supply. Okay. Good. Phoenix is taking a lot of damage, and HMS Hazardous basically is out of any sort of position. But we can start dragging enemy to the east instead. Enemy ships seems to be taking a very weird course. Good. I think I managed to catch those small vessels right in between my large ships, which is very beneficial for us. We can finish off Phoenix very fast. Yeah, Phoenix is taking a lot of damage right now. Good. Wow, she is listing very heavily. Okay, HMS Supply is in a bit of a dangerous position. Oh, and Phoenix is sunk. Good. Good. That was a really fast ending. Quite unexpected, I'd say. But with that done, I can actually keep on destroying those smaller vessels. They should fall really quickly, and then I can focus my efforts on the large enemy ships. Wow, that was something really, really unexpected. HMS Supply got into trouble with Andalus, which is not something I would really want. So I want this ship to actually return and run away. At the same time, Marte is basically being destroyed by Hazardous and San Silvestre. If we manage to take out 2 ships so early on in the battle. Oh, that's a rigging shock. Yeah, Marte is basically done for. Oh dear. We are taking some friendly fire. San Antonio and Andalus are attacking HMS Supply, which I want to drag more to the north. Marte is basically done for, which is another ship that we got rid of. I will just use guns from San Silvestre on my way back north to finish her off. At the same time, I will use HMS Hazardous to... Yeah, Marte is taking on water, so she is basically done for as well. Not going to survive that. Okay, HMS Supply managed to run away. Marte is sunk. Good. So now it's all about Andalus. I can use okay, Senora de la Atocha, and Andalus is going to be my next target, hopefully. Yeah, she is going to enter my line of fire really soon. HMS Supply is again being targeted. Okay. Good. Now that I placed Andalus between my ship and Nuestra Senora de Atocha, she won't be able to actually attack my vessels for the time being, which is very beneficial for us. I will turn HMS Supply to cross up on the west. Good. Andalus is trying to go behind my back. She might take that shot. It's not going to be good, but I am slowly dragging the battle. Yeah. She is going to hit me really hard from the back of my ship, but that's all I can do. I can now drag the battle more to the north, while at the same time I can take some heavy shots on Andalus. San Antonio is cutting me off a little bit, so I need to avoid her, so I won't get into rigging shock. I can now continue in a straight course and show her how my guns can really hurt. Okay, that's some short distance shots, and basically that is also placing San Antonio right in between my vessels, which is not super beneficial for her, as she is going to take heavy hits. Okay, that is working really good. Wow, this battle is going really well for us. San Antonio is trying to retreat, but she is gonna get into HMS Supply. Meanwhile, Southern Group has entered the battle. So hopefully I will be able to deal some damage to Andalus. Yeah. Okay. This battle is going really well. San Silvestre and Hazardous are doing great job in destroying those small vessels. And Nuestra Señora de Atocha is basically useless in this battle. Come on. Okay, Andalus just took another shot. HMS Hazardous. Right. Good. She is aiming at San Antonio. That's very good. San Silvestre is engaging Andalus, and Nuestra Señora de Atocha is basically... Okay, water pump breaks on Andalus. I will turn away from those ships because I don't want to engage with these, and I would like to carry on fighting with San Antonio using HMS Supply. That will hopefully finish her off. Come on. Oh, I need ball shots. Come on, let's just sink her. Okay, I'm turning away, and I keep my fire on Andalus because I want her to actually sink. Good. She is taking on water. Water pump breaks. So then I will be able to focus my efforts on Nuestra Señora de la Atocha. Okay, San Antonio is being dragged away. My fleet is still pretty far away as well. So I will have plenty of time to take care of Nuestra Señora de Atocha, and I want to capture her, in fact, which is going to be very very good for us. HMS Supply can attack San Antonio. Okay. The only problem with HMS Supply is that it's a very small vessel, so I need to really take care of her. Because last thing I want to do is to lose her to San Antonio. Okay, Andalus is taking on water slowly, but she is. And Nuestra Señora de Atocha is actually cutting me off. So I need to watch out on that. Yeah, Andalus will most likely sink. How's rest of my fleet doing? HMS Ferret. Good, Andalus is sunk. So that leaves only one vessel. And we need to take care of her. If we can get a rigging shot on her, that would be brilliant. But I don't think this is going to happen anytime soon. I might give it a shot. If I can break the middle mast, that would be brilliant. And if I can break the front mast, that would also be brilliant. Yeah, that is not going to be easy battle, but I am going to try. With the fleet out of my way, basically. I could technically do some shenanigans. Good. Good. We keep killing some men. So we might soon break one of the masts. If that's going to happen, then Nuestra Señora de Atocha will be sitting duck. Oh dear, HMS Supply is taking on water, so I need to actually run away and hope that I won't get hit anymore. I will have to use HMS Ferret to finish off San Antonio. While at the same time, oh dear, you guys need to organize yourself. I don't want you to crash, because that will mean rigging shock. Good. Good. There's no rigging shocks. Please. Yeah, I might use HMS Supply, because she is obviously trying to sail against the wind. and I need her to sail in a very different direction. She took on some heavy hits from the enemy, and I can't allow for her to actually remain in this battle, so she is going out of the battle. Just HMS Hazardous and San Silvestre that are still in the battle from that group. Okay. Nuestra Senora de Atocha doesn't seem to be actually using any guns. Is that a troop transport? Doesn't look like it is. She does have some guns. However, it looks weird. Right, San Antonio, hopefully, is going to chase behind HMS Supply. And I'm hoping that HMS Supply won't actually sink. Yeah, she is chasing behind me, and she is one of a fast vessels. So I'm hoping to drag her out of this area. While at the same time, yeah. What was that? That was one hell of a bug. I'm telling you that. Right, if I can position myself right in between those two ships, then I could actually fight with Nuestra Senora de Atocha. She would be so kind to slow down or stop. Oh dear, I just can't hit this mast properly. Obviously, there's also the wind that is causing San Silvestre to list a little bit. Not sure if okay. I definitely want to attack from the same side to avoid friendly fire, because that wouldn't be really good. Right, I can slow down to match my speed with Senora de Atocha. Oh, I actually caused fire on her and killed a couple of men. I keep damaging sails while sailing at a slow speed. Hopefully that fire won't spread. We don't want to completely destroy that ship. Okay, HMS Ferret seems to be entering the fight. Let's send them to sink San Antonio. Okay, we keep attacking those masts. Hopefully we will be able to get rid of Nuestra Senora de Atocha. Good, good. We've just scored multiple hits on enemy masts. HMS Supply has sunk. Oh dear. Right, so that means Bolton needs to enter one of my ships. That is pretty unfortunate, but well, it does happen. HMS Ferret will hopefully... Okay, for some reason HMS Ferret was using those how they call grape shots. Yeah, I just want to sink San Antonio, as I got plenty of ships of this class as my trophies. So I just want her out of my way. I also want HMS Kingston and Astarte out of the way of San Antonio. So she's still too dangerous for me, and she seems to be really fast. Whoa, you guys need to stop. I need to watch out for that. Right, let's set full sails so that we can run from Nestra Signola di Atocha a little bit. I just don't want her to capture my ships, because obviously that would be a real problem for us. So HMS Ferret, you don't really want to ram. Come on, just hit the San Antonio. Good. Okay, San Antonio, wow, is doing some crazy stuff. Let's just capture her, because she is starting to be really dangerous. Switch to grape shots and attack high. We are pulling her in. Killed 2 men. Yeah, we are going to capture her. What are you guys doing? Okay. Thank you very much for watching. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. If you want to get informed about my new uploads, hit that notification bell button and don't forget to share your comments down below. Have a great day and see you all in next episode, which should be present on the screen right now. See you.